you hear it? Welcome to Relay.
Everybody.
Hey, Tip.
Okay, I have a question.
What's that?
Our guest slot is always this moose. It has
Yeah.
always been this moose.
That remind. I was
Since
supposed
we
to.
started the show.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. There we go.
Moose is on loose.
Lease meese.
Lease meese ski geese.
Well, we could always have the Rat King join us.
That's true. But that's a spoiler.
Well, now that they know it's a spoiler, it's a spoiler.
They don't know what it's a spoiler for.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Great.
No, it's a spoiler for Rocket League.
Oh,
It's a spoiler for Mass Effect Andromeda.
it's a spoiler for Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beast, which is a fantastic show on Netflix. You should watch it.
Okay, I will.
It's really good.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the Unnamed Game Show.
The Unnamed Game Show. David, I wish you learned how to spell. I wish just the word game is misspelled.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's intentional.
I'm glad that the dollar sign is there.
Thank you.
I'm glad for the Comic Sans.
Yeah.
But I hate this.
Would you prefer if it was GMAE?
Gmay. The
Yes.
Unnamed Gmay Show.
Yes. I
All
would.
right. Let's begin. It's
Welcome
time.
to the show.
Welcome to the
Welcome,
show.
everyone.
Real quick, for those, it's just Tipitarius.
And Folostan.
Folostan, he leaves our tab open.
He's crazy.
He's our permanent lurker.
Hello, Permalurker.
So it's just the three of us and Tipitarius. That's pretty much how Discord is these days. So that's
It's
fine.
true. Look, things are
Again,
busy.
Pip, that's not a bad thing. You engaging with us is why we have this whole business.
Exactly.
So yeah. All right. This is. Oh my God! Freaking Shiver's here. Hello, Shiver.
Hello, Shiver.
Oh, that hurts.
And he subscribed. Shiver, when you
Willick.
subscribe. Oh, freaking Willick's here. Willie
All right,
C.
we got a wave of people. And
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Jesus. If you guys could only hear the cracks in my back.
Oh, it's bad. All right.
Oh.
Almost as bad as your mic was there for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome
Oh,
to the show.
jeez.
This is
Look.
Relay's Unnamed Game Show.
Thank you.
Oh
Very
my
much.
God! Double the freaking subs. Enjoy your David face, because
Oh.
that's what you get for.
Everyone post David faces in the chat.
Yes, those of you that have subscribed, please post. the
Post
David
my
face.
glorious face.
Thank you.
All right.
Welcome to
I
the
wanna-
show.
before we start-
this is Relay's show about video games that
It
are
is.
not Star Citizen.
It's true. I wanna say something because on was it Saturday? Saturday night, I was on Table of Horrors, Vampire the Masquerade,
Yes.
and they killed me off.
Beautiful.
But it was a lot of fun.
So go watch the VOD.
Yes.
To watch David get murdered and just put
I got
it on loop.
murdered.
Just enjoy.
I got
David's
murdered
death.
with a slap in the face.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What was the role?
I don't even remember what the role was.
Shiver. Help me out.
Problem is I used shadow tentacles, but
Oh,
then shadow tentacles you can do great things with them,
sure you can,
but you
David.
can't react. So I
No.
was basically just standing there getting
Oh
slapped
my
around until
God.
I died. Anyway,
Oh my God. All right.
It was a great time.
Hello, people.
Hello.
So
While me and Jake talk about what we've been playing, David, your audio is garbage again.
Really?
it's garbage again. I don't know what happened.
Question:
Hey,
Is it
people,
is it
actually-
garbage? Is it garbage?
Yeah, is
for
it garbage
you guys?
for you guys or is it Discord?
Do
It's
I
garbage for
sound
us.
like hot ass to any of you? Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh,
All right,
that's
we'll
fine then.
suffer that.
I'm good
That's
with that.
fine.
Perfect.
I thought it was everybody.
All right. Cool.
Okay. We got to
yeah.
start with our first segment.
Wait, I gotta explain the show. You do this every week, and I gotta explain the show, especially for our audience who might not be aware. We do have we do have SC in the name of our channel, so we have to establish that this is a non-Star Citizen show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unnamed Game Show, where we talk about the video games out in the universe that are not Star Citizen, as we have a separate show specifically about Star Citizen, which is on Saturdays. If you are unaware, it is on Saturdays at 4 o'clock Eastern Time.
I would be absolutely astonished if there's anyone in here that doesn't know.
It could happen
No,
someday.
Listen, Niskavian is late by like 45 minutes, no matter what time we put the show at. So,
Yeah, but we love him anyway. Okay.
yeah.
Now can I get to the fun part?
Yes.
Yes. What you drinking?
All right, I'm gonna start because I actually have a drink. Hello. This is a cup of clear liquid. It has seltzer in it, as I am always drinking seltzer in some form. But it also has Aviation Gin by Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, nice.
The Reynolds himself.
The Reynolds himself. Ryan Reynolds is a big gin fan. He enjoys the Negroni, which I do not have the ingredients to make, because who buys Campari these days? The answer is nobody. Well, the answer is
I
Ryan.
don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's delicious, but an acquired taste. It's like if you were to
fun
hand.
fact about Ryan Reynolds. He
Yes.
grew up or spent some time during his growing up living a block from where one of my houses is.
He is a Canadian man.
He's a Canuck.
So
Canadians,
so
we're the best.
he decided. So Campari, by the way, Eric, it's like if you so people like IPAs, right? In
Yes.
general. But if you were to hand an IPA to somebody who's never had a beer in their life,
I don't drink very much beer, and I think IPAs are disgusting.
yeah, Campari is kind of like that. Yeah, it's delicious, but is absolutely an acquired taste. But that's his favorite drink. So he's like, I am on a quest to find the perfect gin for Negroni, like his idea of the perfect Negroni, and he couldn't find it, so he made it.
Also,
Aviation gin.
the commercials for Aviation Gin
Are
may be the
fantastic.
best thing
Top
in
tier.
the world.
Yeah.
Top tier.
Yeah.
It is worth going on YouTube and just watching Aviation Gin commercials for a while.
I think so. I think he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, we
He's
got to talk
making
about.
He's making a movie literally about video games.
Yeah. It looks good.
It's
actually.
his movie that he's writing about. Or he's writing.
It
and
looks
directing.
good. I want to see it.
But this is delicious, so highly recommend.
There's someone in our chat named Lurks. Hello, Lurks.
Hello, Lurks. Wow, don't call him out. He's not in the chat. Maybe he just wanted to lurk. All right.
What am I
What are you
drinking?
drinking, David?
I'm glad you asked, Jake. Let me open this up.
Ooh.
So I am drinking, or I'm about to drink, a Fruit en Route, which is a barrel-aged sea buckthorn pilsner.
Sure.
I have no idea what this is going to be.
That sounds tasty. Very crisp.
It's crisp with a little hint of sour, but it's nice. It's a good beer.
Sounds
All right.
good.
And Eric, Diet Coke?
No,
Coke
I-
Zero.
I don't drink Diet Coke.
Coke
You gotta-
Zero.
You gotta get the
Coke
black
Zero.
one.
Black
Oh, right. Sorry.
is a superior soda.
That's right. No, yeah, I'm just drinking Coke Zero as always today. But I'm gonna give a shout out anyway. I do love ciders, and one of the ones that I have sitting in my fridge, it's from a local Calgary brewery called Village, and their Village apple cider is amazing. So there you go.
Cool. All right. In that case, that's that one done. Let's go to segmentin 1.
Segmentin.
What you playing?
Segmentin 1. What you playing?
Jake, what you playing?
I am playing Trails in the Sky. Did you set me up for
I most
stuff?
certainly did not.
Oh, well, do it. I want
What
to
am I
show off
doing?
this game. It's not a looker, but I want to show it to people.
What am I doing again?
Just capture my big head as the dang show and tell.
Yep, go into show and tell.
I'm in the show and tell. I'm just trying to make things work here. 'Cause
Okay.
Nothing's
Jake's
organized in show and
camera-
tell,
make-
of course.
Make my camera.
Make Jake's camera the show and tell.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Give me a second here.
because I'm gonna do one of these.
I'm gonna make your camera the show and tell.
Here, you don't Xseed is notoriously mean about their music, so do not share my game audio.
How do you stop him? How does he stop?
There's a little volume thing at the bottom. Hello.
Wait, how do I? No,
Oh, I guess I can
your
just do
audio's
this.
playing.
Hello, can you hear me now? Did it
Yes.
go away?
I still hear your audio.
You can still hear the audio.
Okay, hold on.
Just mute the game audio.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay.
Here, wait, actually, that and that. There we go. Okay.
Bam.
All right. So, Trails in the Sky is the game that I've been playing. I have about 32 hours in it.
Oh my.
And it is a game for the PlayStation Portable, as you can clearly see
All
by
right.
the visuals here. So this game, if you notice the like, I've got peeps following behind me, JRPG business going on here.
Now, Jake, I have a question.
Yes.
It doesn't look like you're in the sky.
Listen, there's airships in this game.
Okay.
Like lots of them. The airships are literally everywhere. But as you can see, from the like, there's peeps following behind me, and it's a JRPG. It's very inspired by Chrono Trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so what initially caught my eye about this game was, on Steam, the reviews are overwhelmingly positive for every game in the series, and there's like 8 of them. And apparently, I've heard it described to me that Trails of Cold Steel 3, which is the most recent Trails game to come out in the States, is Avengers Infinity War, and the one that is coming out is Avengers Endgame.
All right.
Like, it is that level of madness. So I am very excited to continue playing this game. But I wanted to show it off because it has a very cool battle system. So what's nice about this is that all of the enemies, you see them in the world. So there's no random battles. So much like Chrono Trigger, you just see them walking around.
The way it should be. Yeah.
Yep. And this game is a turn-based RPG, but it has tactics because you get a grid. It's not like you're just
All right.
fighting, you know?
Yep.
It's all about positioning, and it's all about turn order. So you see these guys here on the left,
Yeah.
all these all their portraits. This is the turn order that is
Yeah.
going to happen. There are abilities that both you and the enemies have that can affect the turn order.
Okay.
So that's what I really like about this whole system is that like a lot of the things that you are able to do in this game is all about manipulating those turn orders. But I'll do a cloak and dagger here. Murder this poor little birdie who's just all by himself. The animations are really flashy, and it's really nice. You get some experience, you know. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, nice. But here, let me actually find a group.
I love
here.
how they walk at like Mach 4, but they don't look like they're walking at Mach 4.
They do. They do. They really do. Here, let me figure out where I'm going.
Maybe that's what the Trails in the Sky is about.
Yeah.
Like,
So
walking
so
so
the other
fast
thing
and
that
so
I
fast.
really like about this game is that the writing is absolutely fantastic. All of these characters are really lovable in a different way. And it has a lot of like JRPG tropes in it, but it's done really well. This is like the example of like a classic JRPG. Like if I were to point to a JRPG and say this is a shining example of what a JRPG is and like when it's at its best, I would put this game right alongside like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, like the greats. Like it's one of those. All right, here we go. So we got some boys here. So I have to like think about my positioning. I have to think about the relative strength and defense of my team. I also have a bunch of like AoE abilities like this one. All magic in this game takes 2 turns to use. So you have to, and that's where the turn order comes in. So notice my boy Zin here is charging up his attack. Now he's gonna go third here. Now,
Okay.
if there was another enemy that was going to attack me here, I actually have an ability as Olivier here. Let's see, this one, sniper shot. So if there is an enemy who like was about to kill me or about to use
can
its
delay
ability while he's charging, I can actually cancel their attack with this one.
Cool.
And it's just so it's flashy and it's fun and it's very positive and like, but also there's like political intrigue and like about like governments having too much power and like it's just really good. Like everything about it. And
Good.
if you like JRPGs at all, like if you've played a Final Fantasy VII before and you're hankering for a similar type of experience, jump into this game.
You know what might be one of my
Um,
favorite JRPGs of all time?
What?
What's that?
Golden Sun.
Golden Sun was amazing.
That was
Top tier
so
game.
good.
I really wish Camelot would make more.
It was so good.
I
They only made 3.
That looks good, Jake.
I'm currently blanking on the name of my favorite JRPG, and it's driving me crazy.
But I'm actually gonna let me pull up the Steam store page here real quick because can you see this? Wait, hold
No.
on. Let me actually no. Change windows. There. Okay. So if I go to Trails of Cold Steel 3, this series has been around a very long time. So as you can see, the visuals have drastically improved. And at some point, it went into full-blown, like, Magitech Final Fantasy zone. which makes me very happy. So,
And
Um,
Evangelion.
oh yeah, dude, of course you got to have the robots.
No, that looked more like Escaflowne.
Yeah, but
All
yeah,
right.
like it's cool looking. Okay, I
Cool.
love this game. I love this game. Please play this game. Hello, everybody. I'm huge. And I just wanted to talk
Hello,
about
everybody. I'm
'cause
huge.
I started I mentioned this like when I started playing it. I was talking about it then, and now I'm right about at the end of this game. And so yeah, I wanted to talk about it. Yeah. Trails in the Sky is the name
Nice.
of the series of video games.
I want to go next just because I'm also going to use the show and tell very briefly.
Do it.
So that I can show you what I've been playing, which is a game that I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, that's got to be there. I've been playing. Sorry, Jake, you're right in the middle here.
What?
You're like giant. I'm gonna.
Oh, well, you got to put me back over there.
I'm gonna put you back over there. There you go.
Ah!
I've been playing. Where is there? It is. I've been playing a game I like to call ha 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 ha. I've been building a deck. Literally all of my time has gone into building a deck.
I mean,
That's like the game of real life.
I
you
know.
decided to do
Actually,
this.
there's a whole subreddit dedicated to this game.
Is that your new grill?
Oh yeah, that's my new
Have you-
grill.
Have
It's
you
blue.
broken it in?
No, I'm still building it. I actually had to stop
Oh.
building it to come and do this. It looks crooked tip because it's not quite done.
Yeah.
There's actually going to be a like on the left there you see one little beam. That's actually going to go all the way across, and then there's going to be the side and the flooring. It's not done, but it's getting close, and I'm really
Yeah.
excited for it. And the other thing I've been playing,
David, have
yeah?
you ever had a grill before? Have you owned a grill
yeah,
before this grill?
yeah,
Oh. Because, man, I've never had a grill until I moved into this house. And there was
It's
a
nice.
grill just here waiting for me.
oh, that's
And
awesome.
And I was like, oh. Because my landlord moved into a really nice apartment like while his house is being built, and he's like, I'm just gonna buy a new grill when
Yeah.
my house, like for my new house. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Have fun. I was like,
I'm actually so this is a new grill. It's natural gas, so it doesn't need propane tanks. It's going to connect straight to
that's
the
a
house.
beautiful thing.
Oh,
My
I know.
uncle has one like that.
I can't wait.
He built it he built like a whole grill thing in his like
I know.
back
I've seen
like,
I've seen people
countertop.
that do that. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I want to show you guys the other thing that I've been playing though, because I mean, you might remember a couple of weeks ago I got this stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing David's gonna make a new build.
He's literally been harassing
oh my
us on
God.
Discord about his build for
I have
weeks.
been weeks. I've been harassing you guys.
So you gotta
but-
show off the tiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna show off the tiny thing because this showed up.
It's so little. Look at it.
It's itty bitty,
He got a mini ITX board. It's a very small board.
but it's still an X570.
It's
Yes.
an X570, but like, I don't know
Yeah,
if you can
slide that.
understand
Slide that baby on out.
just how
Oh yeah,
small it
he's
is.
so little.
Like this is it.
It's
I can
so
fit that up
little.
my butt.
It's
What?
smaller than my head.
It is smaller than your head.
But like, look at it. It's like triple layered,
That's cool.
Yeah.
and it's got more USB slots
That's a nice board.
than most
Yep.
of the
My
other
God.
boards I saw.
We like
Like-
literally all of us are like waiting with bated breath for the new GPUs to come out. the announcement's supposed to happen around Gamescom time, so end of next month.
Look at,
So we'll
look at
probably
this
see
shit.
those
I don't know-
October.
I don't know if you can see this, but can you see right up there?
Yep.
Under that
Yep.
ROG Strix,
Yeah.
it's a fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a freaking fan.
Welcome to having heat sinks for your motherboard, my dude.
Jesus.
This
Yeah.
is why we told you to get X570, David.
And I
You
did.
listened.
I listened.
Yeah. And aren't you happy?
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
a super cool
I'm
little
still
board.
I am still slightly in shock at how small this thing is.
Like, there's about the same like actual PCB area on that board as there is on a GPU.
Oh, my GPU is going to be like 8 times the size of this thing. Like,
Well, it's gonna be bigger in like some dimensions, but the
Yeah.
GPU is so
It's
much
gonna be
longer.
longer than the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much
Um,
longer.
anyway, got that. Super happy. Really exciting. And I bought also a 3800X that should show up Thursday.
Nice.
Okay, Eric. What you been playing?
That's the CPU that Josh has in his build
Nice.
next to me. I decided to be an insane person and spend too much money on it, but that's okay.
I figured the 3800 will do me.
Oh yeah, absolutely will. Absolutely will. It's a fantastic CPU.
So my game from last week hasn't changed, but I'm still gonna gush about it because it's awesome, and because it just came out on PC and people need to play the goddamn
is.
game.
It is not quite
Um,
out on PC yet.
Oh, sorry. When does it come out?
The 7th. So 2 weeks from Friday.
2 weeks from Friday. Okay, cool.
I'm playing it again. I'm
awesome.
playing it again.
Awesome. So, Horizon Zero Dawn. I have been sinking more hours into. I am absolutely loving that game. I was playing it like a year ago, and I wandered away from it because some other single player RPGs came along. Now I'm back to it. I've started to plow through the main story because I realized that I was like level 30, and my main story quest was like level 14. Like, oh boy,
That'll happen.
I better get
The
after
game
that.
is just fun because like all the side stuff that you do in that game is fighting giant robot dinosaurs.
Exactly.
All of the side quests is fighting giant robot dinosaurs, which is always a good time.
It is.
It's also terrifying a lot of the time.
Yeah.
A lot of the
They're
enemies
big
are
dinosaurs.
really hard, and you're not like a superhero. You're just like a chick with a bow.
Yep. A very fancy bow to be
A really
fair.
fancy bow. but
Yeah.
No, it is a great time. I would recommend everybody play it. It is coming to PC in like 2.5 weeks.
Eric,
And yeah.
you are going to message me at 1 a.m. as you usually do when you play your video games. When you please tell me when you get to the part of the story where literally the curtain gets pulled back. It's really good.
I'm not really sure exactly what you mean, but
Nope,
I
you
can't
won't
really-
know it until it happens, and that's why Horizon is so good.
I'm really enjoying. I have to say though, I've been playing a bunch on the main story, and I'm really enjoying the main story right now. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Please play the DLC, which should already just exist in the world right now. I think.
Yeah, no, I have it.
I did not enjoy it
yeah.
on console just because I felt my TV was too far away and I couldn't really get into it.
That's why I have a big TV.
It's definitely on my list to pick up for my PC though. I'm excited for it.
They're selling it for $50.
Yeah.
US, so probably 70.
70 Canadian.
60 or 70 Canadian. It's only
but
$10.
that does
it comes with the expansion though.
It does come with the expansion, which was $25 when they released it. So
All right.
So that's pretty good.
And it has a bunch of like graphical enhancements and stuff for
Yes.
PC.
Good
So,
Lord, does it ever?
and it was already a gorgeous game on PS4. So
yeah. Apparently, according to the Death Stranding port, which I'm probably never going to touch, the Decima engine, which Guerrilla Games built for Horizon, runs flawlessly on PC.
that's very nice to hear.
So I'm very excited to play Horizon on my PC. It's going to be really nice.
All right.
So
Oh,
for
wait.
anybody who doesn't know what Horizon's about, or why there's giant robot dinosaurs,
There are
this
big
is
robot dinosaurs.
This is a post-apocalyptic game.
Is a post
very
apocalyptic game.
very post-apocalyptic.
Two
game.
posts. There's two posts. Because the post-apocalypse happened already.
Oh, okay.
So it is the post-apocalypse.
Okay. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating. It's in a far-flung future where humans make a really bad mistake and we get royally fucked by our own technology.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's very good. Ashley Birch is one of my favorite voice actors in the business. She absolutely kills it as Aloy. For reference, some of her more notable work as of late is The Last of Us Part 2. She plays Mel. And in Life is Strange, she plays Chloe, one of the main characters.
Cool.
Yeah, Ashley Birch.
Life is Strange
top
is
tier.
fantastic.
Yes, please play Life is Strange. If you want to be sad for a little while, go play Life is Strange.
That's why I haven't
It's
played
so
it.
good, but yeah, you're gonna be sad.
Oh, it's so good though. Like, so the thing about I want to talk about Life is Strange for like 30 seconds. Give me my
Okay.
30 seconds for Life is
You got your
Strange.
30 seconds.
Life is Strange is so good because it presents itself as like a teen drama, but then it completely subverts your expectations, and it's so much better than that. The writing it's cliche, but not to a fault. So if you like adventure games at all, where you're like most of the game is dialogue and like kind of a choose your own adventure, and you're not super into combat, go play Life is Strange. Both 1 and 2, high quality games. I yield my time.
You did it.
I yield my time.
You got it. It's beautiful.
I believe you're supposed to say, I yield my time.
Same thing.
Yield my time. Yeah. Okay. Segment 3.
Oh. Somebody find that video. Put it in the chat.
It's not working.
What? Your
the segment
segment 3.
Segment
fourth
3
segment?
isn't working.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
wait, that's why.
segment 3
No.
is the
I
only
figured it out.
correct one.
There we go. Segment 3.
One game you want.
What's the game you want?
Oh yeah, she is Tiny Tina. I forgot about that. That's crazy. Ashley Birch is Tiny Tina in Borderlands.
I really like Tiny Tina, but I didn't like her in Borderlands 3.
I don't actually know if she voiced Tiny Tina in Borderlands 3. I know she did for 1 and 2.
Oh, State of Decay 3 would be great.
Ashley Birch, Borderlands 3.
State of Decay 2.
Nope, they did get her back. Okay.
They did? Okay. State of Decay 2 made so many improvements over State of Decay 1, and it was still just not quite the game it needed to be.
It was on the verge of greatness.
It was on the verge, but it just had a little too much just
This drink is
hatred
powerful.
for you.
My continued review of Aviation Gin is that it's very strong and very.
It seems to be. It seems to be, Jake. You seem to be having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
He was having
All
a
right.
good time before he got here.
Segment 3, the actual third segment. One
No.
game you want. It is.
Oh yeah, no. What you drinking's a pre-segment.
It's still a segment.
It's
The
not
word
what we're
segment's in
calling
the title.
Whatever. You're a segment.
Segment 3, one game you want.
One game you want, Eric.
David, why did you just put time?
Look, I have literally not played a single video game all week. Probably for the last almost 2 weeks, I've played nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a really
And-
weird factoid for you guys that I just wanted
What's that?
across.
What's that?
Before you talk more about your lack of time, because that's not a game.
No. I want more time so that I can play the games that I already have.
Yeah.
And then also play all of the games that I want
See,
that are I didn't have time
is-
this week to look at games to be like, "Oh, I want to play that game."
This is
Yeah.
the type of time machine we actually need. A machine that generates time.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish more than anything in my life that I did not have to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I wish I could just not sleep.
I have a book that you need to read, by the way, then. So, well, we'll chat after.
I don't have time. I have to sleep.
You can read in your sleep. So this is a really weird factoid to me. You both, I'm sure, have spent a fair amount of time in the lab in VR.
Yes.
Ashley Birch and Laura Bailey both voice characters in the lab.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Which is really weird.
Uh
That's
I've
fantastic.
I've only spent 6 hours total in the lab.
Holy, I've spent almost as much time as you have, and I've only been there when I come visit you.
All right, Eric,
No,
game you want.
Are you? I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. Are you done with?
Oh
your-
yeah,
your discussion?
I just want more time to figure out what game I want because I wasn't even able to think of a game I want this week because I just haven't had time to look at games.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, you know what game I want?
Oh,
Years and years ago, God, probably like 10 or 15 years ago at this point. I don't even know time. Vin Diesel was asked what kind of video game he would make. And I believe he said he wanted to make a like historic Greek like action game set around the fall of Troy.
Okay. You want to
Yeah,
play that game?
I want that.
Okay.
I want that too, actually.
Yeah.
But the thing I actually wrote down in the document, is something that we actually cut out of our show last week, which I think should not have been cut. But so I'm going to talk about it for a while now. There is a game coming out this year. I think it's coming into early access soon. Called Manor Lords, which is made by one guy yet again with these city builders and being made by a single person. It looks fan-frickin-tastic. It's on Steam, and planned release is fall 2020. Looks really good. Has a very like free-flowing building mechanic, and yeah, I would recommend you go check it out. There have been one that definitely comes to mind as a really fantastic city builder that was just made by one dude, was Banished, which is very popular. And one of my favorites. It kind of lacked a little bit in the end game, but was a great and very difficult game.
Yeah, Manor
did you ever
Lords
play that?
looks fantastic.
It really does. Yeah. And the developer's also really active on Twitter. He posts like clips all the time. And so, yeah, go check it out.
It's coming to
solo
early
developers-
access soon, isn't it?
Yeah, fall 2020. So,
Yeah.
and solo developers need a lot of support because that's got to be hard as hell, honestly. I believe this game's in Unreal 4 as well. So that's pretty
I
cool.
wonder if I can. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna try something quickly here.
You gonna try and show off Manor Lords?
Yeah.
Hey, you know that feeling you get when you drink a bunch of alcohol and your feet start to tingle?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh
We've
my.
lost Jake.
I'm in the zone, boys.
Oh my.
Aviation gin, 10 out of 10.
It works
Oh.
though,
Yeah.
man? That's awesome.
Good lord, man. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see
the
if this will
Deadpool
work.
rum right there, or Deadpool gin right there.
Yeah. Gin is my favorite spirit
It
of
will
any
not
of them.
work.
Like, not even a question.
Why won't it capture
Oh, yeah.
Steam?
Because it's being a jerk.
Well,
Um,
I tried. I was gonna be like, hey, here's Manor Lords, but it won't let
will
me.
not
So
capture Steam. If you go into Firefox, you could bring up the Manor Lords trailer.
what's Firefox?
Okay, well then you can't do it.
Listen, Firefox is a superior browser. Don't even hate on it. It's so much better than Chrome. It's what I use. It's so much better.
Firefox is good. That's what I'll say. And it also is one of the only browsers you can use to actually capture footage in OBS.
And it's
So-
also very secure and private.
Yes,
Whereas Chrome shares all your datas.
with Google. I don't think they care to share with anyone else. Oh my.
All right, let's move on. The news. Oh the game I want is Carrion.
Comes out in 2 days.
Comes out in 2 days. I've literally just bought it like right now.
I played the demo of it. It's so good.
Oh wait, no, I didn't buy it. I installed it because Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass.
Game Pass is great. I didn't buy it. I just hit the get button.
Just hit the get button. Gotta love
Yeah.
that. So, can I since we're talking about Game Pass, should we just transition directly into the Game Pass related thing
Sure.
here?
Oh
No,
yeah,
we're-
that's
so-
a good one. This is,
This is
I'm-
Microsoft being very nice.
Wait,
Wait,
to
wait.
me.
First, this is Manor Lords.
Oh, you got it.
I went and got the
there
trailer.
we go.
There you go. Yeah, let's look at Manor Lords. This game looks good.
Looks good.
Single developer,
Listen.
very very impressive for a single developer. How much work he did into VFX and stuff.
Can I just say, when you're building stuff in a city builder, I like the screen shake. So A+ for your screen shake.
I like the screen
on-
shake, and I like it like getting bup rather than
Yeah.
just like a tarp over and then it's done.
Yeah.
Poof. There it is.
I've been playing Pocket City on my phone.
Yes.
Very good phone
That's a good
city
one.
builder game.
Yeah. Anyway, that's Manor Lords. It looks
one
cool.
of the things. One of the things I'm very impressed with is he actually is attempting to make a combat system. Like Banish didn't have combat at all.
Yeah.
And I'm very curious to see how that works out. It looks pretty good.
Listen, Manor Lords looks great and all, but Per Aspera is on the horizon. So
Well, is it on the horizon though? I haven't heard
maybe.
anything about that game.
maybe it's
I
gonna
want-
be one of those things where it's just gonna come out
They're
and
just gonna be like, here it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy. No, Paraspera looks amazing.
Okay,
Um,
so let's do Microsoft news.
So Microsoft basically went, "Hey, we love you, gamer people," and so we were making a game streaming service, and we called it Project xCloud. And then we went, "Hey, we got all these guys who have Game Pass, and we're just gonna give it to them for free."
Yeah.
If you have
So
Ultimate.
if you get Game Pass Ultimate, which it
Yep.
already includes Game Pass for Xbox, Game Pass for PC, and Xbox Live Gold, you also get xCloud for free, which lets you stream video games to whatever.
I
and
tried the
phones
beta of it
and
and I was actually
everything.
really impressed.
It's really good.
I played Crackdown
really
3
good.
on my phone.
That's awesome.
And it played and looked decent.
Yep.
Yep.
So can you guys enlighten me, because my brain is not pulling this info at the moment? Can you play any Game Pass game on xCloud? Is that the idea?
I don't know. That would
I think
be
it's
great
different.
if
I
that's
think
the
it might
thing.
be the console Game Pass games that you can play.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they said that the actual like servers for it are actually just like lines of consoles.
Yeah.
That are streaming. So yeah. Now the other piece of news for Microsoft, that is good enough, but this is actually tied in a way and that my brain just sort of informed me of. Microsoft has discontinued the Xbox One X and the digital edition of the Xbox One S.
Sounds normal.
Not at all a surprise, considering 3 months from now there will be a new console generation.
More interesting that I saw or I heard today, actually this morning, was that they've actually discontinued the option to buy a year of gold.
Yeah. Which indicates we're going to probably hear something on Thursday.
Yeah.
About gold. So you'll notice here, or you may have noticed here, that they are continuing to produce the Xbox One S. Now, I'm not sure how many people are going to buy it, but one of the things that kind of just twigged in my brain is I remember that they were talking about Project xCloud, and they were saying that the hardware for Project xCloud right now is Xbox One S machines.
Right.
So it's likely that is part of the reason that they're continuing production as they introduce Project xCloud. And we didn't mention Project xCloud is going to be released in September to those Game Pass Ultimate users.
Awesome.
So that's pretty freaking awesome.
Man, Microsoft's making some moves right now, and I'm very, very, very excited for all the stuff they have coming. They realize, like, so they ousted that one executive guy. I forget what his name is. He's barely in the game industry anymore. And they just handed the reins over to Phil Spencer, which was the smartest thing they could have ever done, ever.
Hey Jake, do you remember I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3, when they announced just acquisition after acquisition after acquisition after acquisition?
They do that every year now.
I know, but it started 2 years ago.
They're like, hey, we don't have any first-party games anymore except for Halo and Gears of War. Dude, do you know what's crazy? Forza wasn't a first-party game.
Really?
Yeah, it was a second-party game. They just paid for the exclusivity. They recently made the studio acquisition.
Good. Those games are amazing.
Yep, best racing games in the market right now. I'm a fan of the Horizon series of Forza games because they're open world and that's really, really good.
They're so fun.
And they're it also appeals to the sim people who have the big crazy sim rigs because it's a simulation. But yeah, so yeah, they started just scooping up all the studios. And we're gonna start seeing that pay off incredibly over the next couple years. Yeah, probably on Thursday.
Maybe Thursday.
I'm actually excited to see what Obsidian's been working on because they were working on a project that wasn't Outer Worlds as well.
Yeah.
So so that's gonna be exciting. I hope we see some more of Hellblade. We're gonna see some Halo, which I'm always happy to see.
It's gonna be a Halo heavy stream. I'm totally good with that.
I really liked Halo 5. I did. What's funny is I didn't like the campaign that much. I think it's actually the worst campaign of all 5 Halo games, or of all of Halo games, actually. But the multiplayer was so good that I actually stuck with it for about 6 months, which is rare for me for a multiplayer game. The only multiplayer games don't really grab me for an extended period of time. the only other one that has done that recently is Apex Legends. So, yeah. By the way, and we're going to say this at the end of the show, we are going to be covering the Microsoft press conference that is going to be starting up at 11. We're going to go live around 11:30, 11:45 Eastern time
in the morning
on Thursday. Yeah,
on Thursday. Yeah.
on Thursday. Yeah.
Are you going to be with us for that, David?
Maybe.
65% yes.
Yeah. What's actually happening is Thursday morning, someone's supposed to come by to put in the natural gas line for my natural gas barbecue. It's going to entirely depend, and it's literally going to be right above my head here. So lots of it's going to depend on, are they out of the basement?
Yeah. So it's
Cool.
it's either going to be me and Eric or me, David, and Eric and the Moose.
Yep. Or it could be me, Jake, David, and the installation dude.
It's true. It could be.
Yeah.
Or Dudette, of course.
Yeah, join us for that. For those of you who don't care about the Xbox console, that's fine because Microsoft puts literally all of their games on PC now. So, so yeah, they're gonna be important for all y'all. So please come join us for that. That'll be a good time.
There will be games and game announcements on Thursday that have a big impact on PC.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next thing on the news, which is the first thing on the news.
Yes, Ubisoft is on fire.
Literally on fire.
Not in the good way.
No, in the worst way. Let me actually post the article. Use some kind of VPNs to bypass the paywall if you can, but I think Bloomberg has a few. You can do free articles.
Yeah. Also,
Jason
Outline.com works too. If you
What?
Outline.com bypasses a lot of paywalls.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here you go. So there's some stuff going on at Ubisoft right now. They are essentially undergoing a purge, but also like we're starting to find out a lot of stuff about how their business operates, which is not good.
Yeah.
And like one of the major things that came out of it was like that Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey was supposed to be the sole protagonist.
Yeah.
Like how the designers and the writers were supposed to do it. They were supposed to like, it was only supposed to be Cassandra, but they decided to add Alexios because according to them, women don't sell.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. Points at
all of those amazingly cringy internet games would definitely beg to differ.
Yeah. Also points at The Last of Us Part 2, which has broken records. Points at Tomb Raider. Points at Uncharted Lost Legacy. Points at Horizon Zero Dawn. Points at Control. All incredible games with female protagonists. You're just wrong. So it's one of those things where like Ubisoft, like the executives are making these decisions and it's very clear that the developers do not agree with them.
Yeah.
And are basically like, well, screw you, we're gonna put them in anyway. And I'm very happy about that for sure. Yeah, Life is Strange. Exactly.
And a whole bunch of people are a whole bunch of very high level employees are being well, they're not there anymore, I'll put it that way.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like and I kind of had this suspicion about Eve
Can I hop in here for a second? Because and this is like a Canadian thing, but I was reading an article literally today that Quebec, the entire province, are basically having a giant Me Too moment with lots of shit going down, but even the rest of Canada isn't really hearing about it. We kind of hear about it at Ubisoft because of video games, but Ubisoft are Montreal, they are Quebec, and it sort of seems like the entire French culture, which is, not gonna lie here, pretty sexist, is having its moment. And I think that might be part of one of the problem at Ubisoft, and two, the reason they're having the moment now. Because
Yeah, and it's very clear that Yves Guillemot is definitely not a part of what's going on, but he's complicit in that he hasn't done anything about it. It's very clearly like oh, I don't want to address it because it'll make us look bad.
Having worked very, very closely with francophones for a long, long time, it is a thing that just doesn't. It just doesn't.
Yves Guillemot is an old dude, and it just does not surprise me.
Yeah.
At all. So this
sucks.
Coming out of the games industry, like I assumed this stuff was happening in most companies.
With any luck,
that it's like that.
With any luck, this will be a real reckoning, though, and actual change will happen.
I hope so.
We'll see. It does mean I'm gonna wait on Valhalla and Watch Dogs until they come out, and
well, I'm gonna do that anyway because Cyberpunk comes out at the same time.
Yeah. All right.
Also, odds are that my GPU purchase is gonna hand one of those games to me for free.
Probably.
So.
Yeah. Hopefully.
FF7R2 in full production.
Yes. All right. So this came out today. They basically said we're going to be talking about the next installment of Final Fantasy VII Remake very, very soon, and they're going to actually confirm how many parts it's going to be, which is interesting.
Oh, so it might not just be 2 parts?
It might not just be more that. Well, no. Everybody was kind of assuming it was going to be 3 parts. But it might not be. We don't know. So
42 parts.
Yeah. But yeah. So they basically confirmed that development didn't stop after we didn't wind down. We just kept on trucking on more Final Fantasy. So yeah, that's coming. And we'll probably see news about it. It will probably come out way sooner than we think, because a lot of the assets, a lot of the stuff surrounding it is finished. So, yeah.
Rocket League.
Rocket League is finally making its journey.
Yeah, so Rocket League, the developer Psyonix was recently acquired by
a year ago.
Yeah, recently being relative, by Epic Games, and they're finally making the migration over to the Epic Game Store in what I actually consider to be the absolute best way they could have ever done this. So, if you have a copy of Rocket League on Steam, literally nothing will change for you. You can launch it exactly how it is on Steam. All of the stuff you ever bought is still going to be there. The only difference is the transactions from here on out are going to be processed by Epic and not by anybody else, which is fine. And then you're also going to get a ton of cosmetics, which includes I think a sticker or an emote or something that says established, and then it's the year of when you purchased it, which is pretty cool. And then so literally nothing will change for Steam owners at all. which is fantastic, especially because Rocket League is cross-play with all platforms. So so there's like literally business as usual. Nothing will change for you. The change that's coming for people who have yet to play Rocket League is that it is moving to the Epic Game Store permanently. The Steam store page is going to be delisted. However, Rocket League is going 100% free to play.
Honestly, that's probably better for everybody because that should also have at least a slight new influx of players, and more players are always better for games like Rocket League.
Don't you just love a new influx of players who are really bad? Oh, dude, I am so hyped. I am so hyped for when Apex Legends hits Steam. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that game to show up on Steam. And I'm just going to mow people down, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. The problem with Apex Legends is the people who are still playing it are all really good.
Yep.
So sometimes I have a difficult time. However, we're gonna get the fresh meat to consume very shortly.
Meat.
I'm very excited.
You totally missed an opportunity there, David. You gotta go straight butcher from Diablo. Anyway.
Meat.
Risk of
all right.
Rain 2.
No,
Risk of Rain 2 is coming out of early access.
We
forgot about this one.
SMT5. Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Nintendo put out a tiny baby Nintendo Direct that was 8 minutes long this week.
Yeah.
That had like WWE DLC in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they're like, "Oh hey, we're remastering Shin Megami Tensei 3."
Yep.
Which is awesome. It's my favorite of the series by far. And then they're like, "Yo, remember how people announced that Shin Megami Tensei 5 was being developed and nobody knew anything about it because all Atlas was doing was promoting Persona 5? Well, yeah, here it is. It's coming out only on the Switch next year, and I'm extremely excited.
That's good. Shin Megami Tensei is good.
It's very good.
I wanted to talk about
demons.
Risk of Rain 2 because it's coming out of early access. And man, I actually need to look it up right now because I really, really love Risk of Rain 2. I've put 41 hours into it. It's just such a good game. Like
95% on Steam.
It's so good. It's one of those games that you sit down and you're like, I'm gonna just, play around, and then it's 4 a.m. and you're like, what?
What?
The time disappears. All cares in the world. It's a lovely, lovely, just
Yep.
I absolutely adore Risk of Rain 2. I'm really happy to see it coming out of early access, and I like it.
So what you're telling people is that they should go back.
Yeah, you should. This next one is also something I want to talk about because I thought it was really, really interesting. So up here in Canada, where we take coronavirus seriously, as long as we're not from one of the central provinces like Alberta, who don't. Here in Ontario, universities are not coming back in September. Classes are online, and sports are canceled for the whole year. So you've got all these football teams that are canceled and yada, yada, yada. And I just really, really like the university system. No hockey, no nothing. I really, really like the university system's response to this. And it's they're starting an esports league.
That's awesome.
So the universities in Ontario are getting together and they are starting a varsity esports league. They're going to be doing 4 games to start.
StarCraft 2.
Is it, actually, yeah, I didn't even games. No, so the games are not great. It's a start. It's not great. The games they're doing are NHL 20, NBA 2K20, FIFA 20, and some other stuff.
So sports.
Oh wait,
games.
no.
Yeah.
Hang on. Sorry. Here it is. Here are the 4. Hearthstone,
Oh, that makes way more
Overwatch,
sense.
Rocket League, and F1 Racing on PS4.
Oh yeah, okay.
But they're just starting an esports league.
Can I go back to university and play Rocket League all day, every day?
There's a Texas Collegiate Esports League
That's
going
awesome.
on as well.
I
Cool.
think that's a great response to the pandemic of like, you know what? You've got all of these students that are not going to have that like rah sports thing, which is good. Fuck sports. But hey, it gives them something to man, the
Says
amount
the
the
hockey
amount
goalie.
of money when a university spends more money on a fucking football player than they do on your actual university, the learning part, something's wrong.
Also true. All right.
Cool.
Um,
Sorry, I just
Sea of Thieves has a BI good week.
Hey guys. So Sea of Thieves is a horrible, horrible game. Don't play it. It's ass. It's really bad. At the same time, Sea of Thieves has had its biggest month ever because they launched on Steam.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that seems to be a theme that keeps happening is when games come off their, oh, we're only on Origin, or oh, we're only on, like, everything's
Anything
better when games are everywhere. So, yeah. I thought it was really interesting that they've had their best month ever only after they launched on Steam.
Yeah, they had a massive spike in players.
My
Because
beef with
people didn't know that the game exists because people just depend
Yeah.
on Steam to serve them video games.
my beef with Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves has an 86% average on.
Yeah, people are trash.
What the hell?
It's not good. So here's my beef with Sea of Thieves. 1, it launched with no fishing. How can you be
Instead
a
of fishing
game?
now?
There is now fishing, but it launched with no fishing. How can you be a game about sailing over water with no fishing?
Agreed.
And there's absolutely no depth to the game. There's
Nope.
nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Everything is cosmetic. There's literally no point to play. There's nothing. You don't collect
Sounds fun.
anything. You don't get better at it. There's nothing there. Honestly, Willick, long time ago, I played at launch and stopped because it was so damn bad. You get a sword, and there's a skeleton rushing after you, and then there's 20 skeletons all attacking you, and you've got a sword, and you can quick swing, or you can hold, and you'll do a stupid ass. Like, it plays like ass. It controls like ass. It's just really, really bad. There's no gunplay. There's no swordplay. There's no anything. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. It's a bad game. And there's only I think there's only 32 or 16 ships on a server. Like there's
Oh, boy.
16. It's just, no, don't like it. I've got some friends that play nothing else. They've put probably thousands of hours into it, and I won't even join them. I hate it.
Is any,
Sorry, go ahead.
Has anybody heard? I just noticed this one, and I don't think I've ever even heard about it. Has anybody else played or seen anything about this game called Hell Let Loose?
No.
Yes, it's
Which is
isn't it
now
a
in
World War
early
II FPS?
Yeah,
Call of Duty like?
It's
Found
in
some screws.
World War II FPS, 100-player battles with infantry, tanks, artillery, and a dynamic map.
Yeah.
It sounds really interesting. Anyway,
I've seen it. I don't know anything about it. What's that, Jake? Did you find a screw
A
on
screw.
your...
I found 3.
That
Oh,
might
that's
be
not
your
good.
chair about to collapse.
No, these were these are screws from when I replaced my fans.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
But my fans came with their own screws.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Minecraft. You know when you start Minecraft and there's that title screen?
Yes.
They found the seed to start on that title screen. The seed
That's
for that
awesome.
world. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was interesting. They found the title screen seed world. I honestly found this more interesting because it's taken like a decade to find it apparently.
That's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. This is our last news item.
Whoa, that was very echoey. Our last news item: No Man's Sky has been added to Game Pass. I think it might just be for Xbox. I'm not sure. Is it on PC? Do we know?
I don't know.
Let me check. Give me
I'm
2 seconds.
looking right now.
As am I.
Oh,
Game
boy.
Pass.
Oh dear.
Oh, we can pre-install Microsoft Flight Sim.
Oh, by the way, total random piece of news, but I saw this and I thought it was funny. They are actually selling physical copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator 10
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It is 10 DVD discs. 10. Oh my god.
Yep.
No Man's Sky is
So-
on PC
Perfect.
for
So,
Game Pass.
No
Will
Man's
it?
Sky has been added to Game Pass, and since they were added to Game Pass like a week ago, they have gained an extra 1 million users.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to give them a congratulations and
Yeah.
a tip of the hat for fixing their game.
Honestly,
Um,
Willick, No Man's Sky is worth checking out.
I've heard very good things.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's fun.
Honestly, I would be playing, or I would have played it this week. I have it installed on my Xbox because why not? And but I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, which has absorbed my brain.
Yeah.
But that is it for the news as far as we're aware. There is other news this week, but we only
We don't
bring the
care.
we only bring the juiciest, nicest,
This
crispiest pieces of
this already
news
takes
to,
way too long, even if we
Yeah.
just bring you the juiciest. Okay. Free shit.
Torchlight 2 on Epic.
Torchlight 2 is a
is
good game.
Yeah.
free.
Yo, also, not free, but Divinity Original Sin 2 is currently half price.
That's a
Ooh.
good buy.
That is an excellent buy.
$22.
Excellent buy.
Go scoop it up. Great game. I'm probably
Scoop
gonna play
that
it.
game.
Okay.
David, yell about something.
Jake, do you have anything to yell about?
No. I already yelled about Ubisoft. It's a bad situation over there.
It's a
Yeah.
bad situation.
Hey, I'm gonna yell about something.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna yell about something. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell about Walmart's selection of dog toys.
Okay, no, you're not.
They have not changed their selection of dog toys and treats in a very long time. And I want to buy my dog some stuff while I'm out grocery shopping. I don't want to go to I want to minimize my contact with the outside world as much as possible.
Jake, you're drunk.
So I want to buy my dog some toys But every time I look, it's always the same crap. Can you get new toys, Walmart?
I don't think Walmart's listening to this.
Uh,
I wish they were, but
it's bad. I just want my dog to be happy with new toys because sometimes she rips them in half, and I need to buy a new one. So actually, to be fair, a lot of the toys that she likes to play with are not meant to be dog toys. They're just old plushies that I've had for years. I had an Angry Birds pig. You know, the
Apparently-
green pigs.
Apparently, where the Old Republic launched on Steam as well.
I
and
literally said this earlier.
it picked up 16,000 players.
Yeah,
That's pretty
So
good.
now-
I'm probably
so
gonna.
now it has 16,000 players.
I'm probably going to play some of it. So that might be the game I talk about next week.
Excellent.
Also, you know what's really cool is if you subscribe for 1 month, you get to play every expansion they've ever released for this game. 1 month subscription.
pretty good.
$15 one time.
So I wanted to mention one more thing for news, since we don't have a lot for rants into the void except for dog toys.
I've
Dog
got a
toys.
rant. I'm ready for a rant, but go with your news.
So for anybody out there with an Xbox One, you know how Steam did the whole like Summer Games Fest thing, and they had a bunch of game demos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox One is doing the same thing, and they have 70 demos available currently for unreleased Xbox One games.
Oh, that started already? That's
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, it started already, and it's running until the 27th of July. So there's 70 games in there with demos. And
Why is that
yeah,
not
go
on?
check it
Why
out.
is that not on game like?
It's only on
PC?
Xbox One.
Xbox.
Yeah, they should do it on Game Pass PC.
They did. It's literally the same freaking demos that were on Steam 3 weeks ago.
Different
That's a
platform.
detail.
Oh,
I'm going to sleep. I shut off the lights.
Yeah, I see that.
my. Good
Look.
night, Jake.
We're gonna end in just a second, but I'm gonna rant here as well.
Okay.
Also, like Jake, about something completely not related to video games at all. Look, we're in the middle. We're in the middle of a goddamn pandemic.
Wear a mask.
Wear a fucking mask.
Yep.
It's spiking all over the place. The United States is just look, the dumpster fire that is the United States has gotten so hot that it has burnt the metal, like it's melted the metal of the dumpster. Please
That
wear a
is an
mask.
evocative image.
Please. It's not hard. We literally look, okay. My daughter Mac has been really sick today. She spent all morning not well. She had a fever. So we took her to CHEO, which is Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
We will know in 2 days if she has COVID or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We drove her there, and she got tested, and we drove home. There were no fees. There was no anything. So yeah, vote, because guess what? It's possible to have healthcare and a government that says, hey, this pandemic thing, it's hard on people. Maybe everyone should wear masks, and also maybe we should pay our citizens because no one can work. It's possible. You just have to vote. So
Yeah.
be responsible.
And
'cause
let's all
we're in a-
try and figure out. Let's all try and figure out a way to get this whole COVID thing under control. Again.
Please, because we're in a goddamn pandemic. This
Yeah.
like these don't happen. often. It's been 100 years since the last one.
Well, yeah. Well,
It has.
actually, no, but
1918.
HIV is the pandemic.
HIV is not as transmissible as COVID.
No, but it is. It is. I'm just saying. It is a pandemic. It's not as transmissible. And Jake looks super creepy there in the dark. It's like, hello.
But hey, look, it's been an hour and 20 minutes, and we're out of news, and we don't even really have...
I was trying to set up Adagio in D minor for when you were playing. It's literally uploading right now to my sampler. So while you're I got to start it now. Hold on.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Did it work? Can you hear it?
I can. I think.
Yeah. So now you have to rant.
I only hear it when you're talking, though.
It's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. Okay. Well, I'm gonna rant about something. Hey, everybody, listen. Here's what I have to say about the world right now. Things are bad. People are dying. Thanks to the virus. Thanks to the bad cops. Thanks to the government. Thanks to the president.
Do you realize that
several presidents?
Do you realize that the Antarctic ice, like the Arctic and Antarctic
things
ice
are melting.
sheets are
Things
melting
are
faster than they ever have before?
Let me tell you what. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna say something about it. Listen, all you gotta do is vote and speak your mind. It's not hard. You go down to the fire station. At least that's what I do. The fire department's got their own voting booths, and it's really easy. You walk up and there's a touch screen and you pick your people and then you're done. It takes 10 minutes. It's so easy. Why don't you do it? Listen.
And you know
all
what?
you have to do
listen,
is
because
vote.
Listen, voting is important. You know why? Because if you don't vote, you'll get Australia. And you know what Australia does? They ban games that have any mature content at all.
Well, you know what's the really problem with Australia is that their country just spontaneously burns down.
Well, yeah.
This is incredible. Are you hearing
Not enough of it
right now?
I'm hearing a tiny bit of it, Jake, but not
yeah,
enough.
It's coming. Listen, all you have to do is go out there and make your voice heard. Believe. Tell the people that you need
thank
to
you
be
everyone so
represented.
much. Thank you everyone so much for watching
Thank
our
you for
dumpster
joining
fire.
us. Please follow us and subscribe. Please join us on Thursday for the Microsoft press conference, and it's going to be at 11:30 Central Eastern time, and we're gonna go live and talk about video games because that's what we do. Relay. Join us on Discord, discord.gg/RelaySC. Please join us for all of your video game needs, where we talk about the nature of the universe, but also Star Wars. And it's gonna be good. Please join us for some good times. This has been Relay. We'll see you next week, but also in 2 days. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.